What's up, Dice Crew? Now look, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm gonna just dive straight into the topic, right? Now by now, y'all might have caught it or maybe y'all didn't, but Milk 74 have put out some type of paperwork or something like that pertaining to Big Hit. If you don't know who Big Hit is, for the most part, he's an elder guy. He PDL, Hit Boy's father. He pretty much just been having a lot of motion ever since he hit the ground running, you know what I mean? And he rap and all that stuff, right? And shout out to all them. And this video ain't about no confirming or denying or none of that type of stuff. But I just want to point out some key figures and factors in this situation, right? Pretty much where everybody is right at or whatever. Now look. When it comes to the streets or the code, or maybe not even just the streets, but it's certain guidelines and rules and it's certain morals and stuff that people got to stand on, right? And I'm going to keep it real. One of the main rules in the streets is when you come across law enforcement, you supposed to shut up, be quiet, and don't have nothing to say. That's true. So Big Hit thing is this. Big Hit is saying that he didn't tell on anybody. He made up a story. He said out his own mouth that he was trying to fandangle his way out of that situation. And I'ma just say it like this. I feel like ain't nothing wrong with what Big Hit did if he absolutely did not put anybody in jail, or he actually was talking about a person that don't even exist. Then nothing was wrong with what Big Hit did. You know what I'm saying? But Big Hit got to take accountability for what situation he created for himself. Like if you're not directly involved with Big Hit and his lifestyle or that situation, then you just don't know that Big Hit made this story up. From the outside looking in, a person can only grab what's out there. And what's out there is Big Hit making some statements on in a situation. Now, again, if you're not directly involved with it, that's all you can gather. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, dude name is this, dude said this about such and such. It seemed like he was trying to throw somebody else up under the bus for, to get themselves out of a jam. But on the side of Big Hit, if you just making stuff up and you trying to fandangle your way out of a situation, then, the choice is yours. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I don't find nothing wrong with what Big Hit did if he actually is talking about somebody that don't exist. I understand, but I just want to point those two situations out and speak from two different perspectives on that so everybody can understand it a little bit better. Because see, we get on this camera or get on these microphones and people get to politic and are putting out street business, and many people don't even understand or comprehend these rules, these guidelines, or none of that stuff, So everybody is just quick to jump on somebody's side or somebody bandwagon or just turn into a troll. So I just want to speak on that, and we got to watch how we go about things too. Sometimes it's better to do more of a due diligence, like maybe Milk should have tried to do more homework to see if that was true, because I get that. Like, I see the rights in both of them. I get why Milk is right, because he's saying from his understanding, he not wrong, because a person is supposed to be hush mode when he come across law enforcement. And I get that. And I understand what Big Hit is saying. It's saying that I ain't did nothing wrong if I ain't put nobody else in a jam or I threw somebody under the bus. If I make up a whole story just trying to get myself out of a jam, then technically I didn't really, no harm, no foul, right? So I get it. Hopefully they can work that out. Right now, it seems like Big Hit is definitely upset, and I get it. When you come from the gangland or when you come from just the streets in general, you don't never want to be, you never going to take it lightly if a person associates your name with some snitching anything that's foul, just anything that's outside of the guidelines, whatever the case may be, you would never take that lightly. So I don't have a problem with how Big Hit is carrying himself, but I just feel like he need to also take accountability for himself on him creating that situation. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that people got the right to just call him a snitch or claim that he put somebody in jail without having the facts. Because if he didn't, then he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Milk, get your stuff right, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with you doing what you doing. You know, if you gonna if you gonna expose somebody for being a dishonorable person, then, you know, that's what you want to do. But also try to find a little bit more information the next time, so that way you don't even have to run across this type of confusion. You know what I mean? And at this point, that's all we know. So in the future, you know, it'll probably be proven more that Big Hit was talking about somebody that don't exist, and, you know, that probably would be the case. You know, who knows? But I definitely want to point out those two different point of views on this situation. Hopefully everybody was able to gather something, you know, get a little knowledge on that and get where I was coming from. And that's just the case in the matter, you know. So don't forget to like that video for me. Don't forget to subscribe. And shout out to the Dice crew, man. And shout out to Big Hit, shout out to Milk, and shout out to Hit Boy. And you know, it also leads me to a conversation that I was having with myself. Like, should we start like kind of trying to keep a lot of street politics off the internet? Cause things can get tricky, you know, and get very upset. I mean, people can get very upset. You know, like, you know, I don't know. It is what it is, though, you know. Never will I ever like condone harboring or covering up somebody's dishonorable actions. You know, I just never do that or support that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. This situation, like Big Hit was saying certain things, you know, that I could see he was very unhappy with, and I just felt like I don't know, y'all let me know, Dice Crew. Should we kind of like fall back from putting out so much street politics or street situations out there on the internet? Or is it like, or do we accept it for what it is? And, you know, this the type of time we in right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is based upon content or internet, podcasts, like just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everything is based upon that now. So it is what it is, man. But, you know, just to sum it up real fast again, just to give y'all a little breakdown of what I already said. And, you know, if Big Hit did not tell on somebody that exists, then he didn't cause no harm. You know, he didn't put nobody in a jam, and he didn't put nobody in jail or whatever the case may be. And he was just trying to get himself out of a situation. So it is what it is. And on Milk's side, you know, he gotta just know that he only know what is on document. And what's on document is this individual dropped this name. So it looks a certain way on the outside looking in. You feel me? So all I'm saying is I get where both of them are coming from. Hopefully they can work that out and come to a solution. And, you know, we gotta always put out a great outlook on some of these situations when we do start playing with people's livelihoods and whatnot, you know, because this is not a soft matter. This is not a light situation, I should say. It's a very serious situation. So we always got to make sure we go about these type of things the right way. Hopefully I wasn't just rambling on for y'all, but I hope y'all get where I was coming from. So shout out to the Dice Crew, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.